You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Humbug. Before we get started, real quick, can we just say that we are not streaming next week like we thought we were going to, because we're gonna go see Mariah Carey do her Christmas show. Our Muppet hands. Ow, I think I hurt my wrist. Did you hear that? Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Mimi. So that kind of takes precedence. Sorry. Sorry, friends. But you have us tonight, and we're talking about the Grinch. I keep calling it just the Grinch. Of course, it's called Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Well, we know that. Everybody knows that. All the rest of it is implied.
He's trying to say all that. I'm not trying to say all that. We have tonight with us AK, who I'm about to add. Hey, AK.
Oh. Hello, Governor.
Welcome.
How are we?
Excited to see Mariah.
Yeah.
You go back like babies.
As you should be.
Did you watch her special on Netflix?
I did not.
It's excellent.
I didn't know there was a special on Netflix.
I didn't until you, and it was excellent.
I will put that on my weekend list.
I am not following
Jacqui.
Oh, we should talk about Blue Sky.
Oh, so yeah, we joined Blue Sky. You can find us.
Sure, not one of them things too.
Yeah, you can find us as Thousand Eyes Pod, which is, pretty much what we go by. And yeah, we're there. I have not been posting on the other place. I think we're done with there.
What do they call it in Stranger Things? Is it the Upside Down or whatever?
Yeah.
I feel like that's disrespectful to the Upside Down.
It is. So I was gonna amend it and call it the Wrong.
I'm with that.
Wrong, or we can call it Wrongville, since we love a theme.
Wrongville. There you go.
Well, yeah, the account's still there, but I'm not posting there anymore.
I repost when Heidi tags me for a stream we're doing, and I think that's about it. Or if someone else tags me
on Blue Sky. It's fun over
all
there.
night long. So fun. I
haven't been there in a while.
The things that I saw today made it hilarious. Like, it was just like 10 minutes, and I was like, ha! I've seen AK. I'm gonna text you right now so you can have.
I was about to say, like, can you share?
Yeah, I'm about to send it to you right now because I don't want to get canceled.
All right, well, let's talk about this Grinch fella.
How about you tell us the first time you saw this movie?
It was probably in 2000. I wasn't like particularly Grinchy or a Jim Carrey fan, but it just looked interesting. And so I watched it, and then I just loved it. Like, I thought he was so perfect for the Grinch. Like, his facial expressions and the makeup, I thought it was so funny. I never, we all saw like the cartoon one, and it never occurred to me that like a live action one. I mean, now there's live action everything.
Yeah.
But back then, not so much. And I thought Jim Carrey was just perfect.
It's like, when you think about it at that time, you're like, well, how would that work?
Right. But it did.
Do you guys remember which one came first? Was it this or the Cat in the Hat?
With Michael Myers?
Yeah. I want to say it was this, but I'm not sure.
I think it was. I feel like that flop.
I did not enjoy the Cat in the Hat.
I didn't watch it either. I didn't watch it because I was like,
I watched it, but I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed The Grinch. This was
2003, so it came afterwards, and they failed.
Okay, after. Yeah, it wasn't a good follow-up to the.
Yeah, it makes sense that this would have come first, and then they'd try again rather than the other way around.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I can say fuck here. Sorry, it said there's the headline of this article was Amazon's most underrated fantasy saga is coming back sooner than you think.
What?
I talking about Wheel of Time.
What is the most underrated? Are they talking about the Wheel of Time? Because I know that comes out in a few months.
Yeah,
you
this comes
bastards.
back March. Underrated? Just because y'all
But
are
most
late.
underrated?
Most underrated.
I thought it was highly rated.
Okay, that's because all of us were in season 1.
Your internet is making you fuzzy.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that I only have one Wi-Fi, there's nothing I can do about it.
Aww. Alas.
Shout out to the worst
Jacqui,
internet company on the planet.
Grinch is maybe the best live action. I'd have to think about that. But yeah, it's from
the Dr. Seuss verse, I would say definitely.
What else did they live action?
And I remember, I want to say there's a couple other things, but they weren't like really big.
Check those out real quick.
I could be misremembering on that though, or I could be just mistaking it for the wrong universe. But I remember watching this with my cousins for the first time. They were still in high school. I had already graduated, but we're big movie buffs, so of course something comes out with Jim Carrey. We were fans, so we were going to watch, and we thoroughly enjoyed it, and we still quote it to each other often.
Huh.
Nikki took some convincing.
Yeah, I don't remember the first time.
Really?
You know what? Hear me out. Okay. It's not like Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, one of my favorite books. You guys know I love animation, love the classic animation, love the colors, everything. And so I don't think that I was excited about it. Also, it was like my senior year of high school, you know. Or I was in
sophomore in college.
It was either that or I was in college already. And so, no money, no movies is what that turned out to be. But when I did see it, I think I was not paying attention, and I just got stuck on for decades, literally. The fact that we had to get the Grinch's backstory and why he was so mean. And you guys know I fucking hate that. Let evil reign in all of its forms. I don't need to know why. And that's why I didn't give it a chance. I was like, oh, because they were mean to him and they called him like Grinchy beard face and like he cut his face shaving. That's why? Like, that's why? Come on now. Like, if the dude fucked his girl in front of him, then I'd be like, oh, from Mount Crumpet, down with bombs we go. But like, no. And for me, this was like the advent of that whole thing. Like it's the first movie I remember like, oh, we're going back to childhood. Like it was cute to see a baby Grinch, but no, I wanted him to be evil from the get. Right.
I mean, evil, I think that,
and then banished and then back for his glorious return to like.
He ran away while he was not even in middle school yet. It was like elementary school. And you were really surviving on that mountain from that age all by yourself. I mean, granted, he was like a master inventor, so maybe he could have made it, but still.
So I also like when characters are just evil for evil's sake. But I feel like they did kind of show us that he was already a bit of a monster. They give him a plate of cookies and he eats the plate. And like, you know what I mean?
Like Santa, bye-bye.
That's part of his diet.
He had that monstrousness in him already.
But I feel like the fact that he was green is enough.
Well, yeah. It was racist.
Right. If it was like I'm mad at everybody because I look like this and you guys like won't let me play your reindeer games, then okay. But
I mean, it's kind of it though. Like they were mean to him because he was different.
Well, the mayor came out the gate swinging. I feel like he was also horrible from the very beginning. He kicked them before they even came out of the baskets.
Hold on.
While they were on the way. Yeah.
He's like a bully goat.
You're right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I found it interesting, and I didn't recognize this until I watched it again a couple hours ago. They gave him to like the only two spinsters in the whole of Whoville. Like, were they just two old aunties, or was that a loving relationship that we? Okay.
I mean,
I didn't notice it way back then. It's been some years since I've watched Tanya.
Swinger party.
Yes. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
When I was
Yeah.
at my friend's
Mhm.
Christmas party, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch The Grinch." Blah blah blah. He's having this party, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I went, and I was early because I'm always early or on time, and nobody else showed up for 2.5, 3 hours later. But because I was there, we started watching it, and I was like, "Did they just drop their keys in a bowl? Are they chasing each other?" I was like, "Wait, what did I?" Y'all know I love the raunchy. How did I miss this?
Did you catch
And
the
then I was
line
like,
after that?
oh, I don't
When the
remember.
babies came in, he was like, "Oh, why does this look like the mailman?"
Oh, yes.
Yeah. No, I think it was, why does he
So
look like my
are we
boss?
depositing right? Are we depositing like the fluids that are necessary in jars or? I'm sorry. These are the questions.
And I really wasn't going to, but then in trying not to spill it, I spilled anyway.
These are the questions that always X-rated 40-year-old AK thinks about watching these things now. Because I wasn't thinking about this before, but now I was. Don't tell me, but I was at work watching this, and
no, there's like some
Yeah.
Who machine. It's like some Who wet vac that takes care of everything. It just goes
look like my
and it
boss.
puts all the things in, and then when the time of the party, like the last key in the jar activates it, and everything goes poof, and it's like dungeons and like splash pads and
a vacuum.
Yeah, a vacuum. I raise my glass to you, my lady.
What are we drinking?
Water.
Aha, beach to it.
Poison. I'm drinking a merry monkey.
A merry monkey. You know what? In honor of to acknowledge the passing of a great Black woman today. My coworker Mitra, she's been on here she was on for what?
Coming to America.
For Coming to America. She told me that when she was working with her one time, she wanted to get her water, and she asked her like what kinds, and she was like, she said she didn't drink. She only drank spring water because the other stuff was just piss. And I was like, fair enough. I wish I would.
Matt, is that who are we speaking of?
Oh, Nikki Giovanni. My bad. I meant to throw that in there earlier, but yeah.
Oh, I did not hear about that.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
One of the greats. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know, Google. Her name is
spelled. That hurts.
You don't know, now you know.
Now you know. And I apologize. I will mute so you guys don't hear me chewing. It's dinner time, and I was running late today.
What's for dinner?
Seasoned potatoes, cheesy eggs, and some crispy bacon.
Okay.
I like breakfast.
Man, shout out to breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised to learn that this movie was going to have lots of elements of the thing that I loved. And then I just, then I finally like sat and I watched it because I'd seen it on like over the years, but I didn't pay any attention. And I was like, yo, Jim Carrey is incredible in this. He is so funny. Like everything, my Jacqui, who y'all know, will be here shortly. And she is the biggest Jim Carrey fan I've ever met. Sir, if you are watching this, please hit us up so she can just like just awesome. Her heart can explode at that you left the comments like I see you, girl, or whatever. But yeah, no, he was brilliant. And then I think being old enough to recognize so many of the other actors in this movie from other things, I was like, yo, okay,
yeah,
I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What movie? Dirty Dancing. Yeah.
Dancing.
We should do that movie.
Dirty Dancing.
I was just about to say that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's on the list. Let me look.
You should record a dance sequence for it.
Yes.
I feel like that's planned in Daphne's book somewhere.
You should. That's not on your bingo card, I bet. AK.
But
Tanya record a dance.
We'll record a dance and we'll perform a live abortion.
And a live abortion. All right.
Old school style.
Is it weird that like that doesn't faze me at all?
I'll just hit up the dry.
I feel like other people would be like, "What the fuck are these bitches talking about?"
Exactly. Don't get the pattern.
Any other time, like, no, that's just Tuesday.
And I'll hit up the dry cleaner for supplies. Just let me know in advance.
You know, mobile unit. I'll drive.
Old school.
Old school.
Everything's coming back, you know.
The things we were talking about coming back today. Like maybe the stream, maybe the topic. Yeah. So I've amended my opinion. I do really enjoy it. It is one of those movies that you kind of let play in the background and then like pop in and be like, and then do what you're doing, which I also appreciate.
I think my favorite thing about it is Jim Carrey's like acting in it. Like the things he says, slow, and the way he delivers, like when he's reading his schedule.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Like, all of those things. And that I wasn't like paying attention to, I guess. Like I said, I'd never really watched it, but he's just brilliant. Like the physical comedy, we all know that he's going to nail that, but it's like the delivery of some of the words and the slick comments. I was telling Tanya yesterday, like it must be impossible to work on set with Will Ferrell. Like, how do you not just like pee through multiple diapers? But Jim Carrey, it's got to be the same, Gotta be the same.
I have a question.
I heard he was horrible to people on this set.
He was never looked into it. He's a method actor.
Because he was so miserable from being in makeup.
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about that.
It must have itched.
That's a. And it was
when you have like it makes you more grinchy.
It does, It was the clever way to accomplish their goal.
They're like, let's torture him for real.
Dude, it's like because when I wear foundation, like for too long, I just feel it. I feel like my pores like help.
Yeah, so imagine being in Grinch prosthetics with glue.
I can't wear foundation. Makeup in general, I've gotten used to that because of being a theater kid. But just putting on makeup foundation, it never agrees with my skin.
I never did it until Riri.
I always did it.
And
no, actually, no. I didn't really start until college, like later in college. I used to be really like afraid of makeup. That's because I was a Puritan.
And can we put that on the list? Don't y'all have a stream coming up of talking about random?
A stream called "Let's Unpack That."
I mean, you could call it that if you want to.
I'll take my mother for 1,700.
No, I was just like all churchy and pure, and I was like, I don't wear makeup.
I was churchy too, but I was wearing makeup.
My mom would tell me that I couldn't wear eyeliner because I didn't know how to put it on, and then she never showed me how to put it on.
And then wouldn't show you? Yeah, it sounds like some shit.
My mom wouldn't even let me wear nail polish, but she wore acrylic nails. Made no sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jim Carrey was miserable. Apparently, he treated people badly.
Do you think
it's the dog?
Max.
The dog was hilarious.
Like one other name.
Max was absolutely great. How he stood with him. When did he acquire Max? But before that, do you think he was going crazy when his echo was talking back to him, or was his echo actually sentient and saying like, "Nah, bro, I can't stand you. You're being a dick right now."
He was such a dick that his echo became sentient.
Yeah,
I love that.
Just to tell him about himself.
Okay, I had to look up her name, Martha May.
Martha May Whovier.
Yeah.
I loved how glamorous she was.
That's why I'm AK Whovier.
Everyone else.
The time.
I mean, glamorous and not like being uppity about it or anything. Genuinely, still a really nice person.
That's just who she was.
And I mean,
uppity.
Right? That's just who she was, and there was a rivalry there, but it was a one-sided rivalry. I think. Did she want to be the best? Yes. Not protesting that.
I mean, I was about to say, she's like, I leaned over and I was like, oh my God, she's the Mariah Carey of the Grinch.
Yeah, like that's who I want to be at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like,
I love her energy.
I'm hot.
And she wasn't the only person that was in a one-sided thing, though. There was also a one-sided relationship that involved her that I could not stand. Bless you.
Thank you.
Good job catching it.
Her delivery was really great too. Like one line in particular when she's remembering the Grinch losing it in school and throwing down the tree, and she's like,
muscles.
Muscles.
The way that she was just so pressed for him the whole movie.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I loved it. I mean, I was like, who taught that little girl to flirt like that? That is great
when
acting.
she was talking to Cindy Lou, and I don't remember what it was she said, but Cindy was like, I didn't ask you that though.
Yeah.
She was just waxing poetic about how in love she was with this kid. Hilarious.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Yeah,
I think I have a child awake.
Cindy Lou Who girl, I also enjoyed.
I did too.
Yeah.
Also, another genuinely nice kid that literally was doing everything that her parents and the whole town were telling her she was supposed to do. And she was the only one thinking on that level.
Yeah.
Which, out of the mouth of babes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. And it's like she just wanted him to be happy and included.
Yeah. And I agree with her sentiment.
Those hypocrites.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite character?
No one should be alone on Christmas.
Do I have a favorite?
Besides Martha May Whovier?
Because I
was gonna say, like, that's her.
I like the old goodies.
I was gonna say I'll give it to the two spinsters, man. Rainbow solidarity. So
you know what? I'll give it to the mayor.
I dig them.
He is a pain in the ass, but like that was commitment to being a pain in the ass.
I love that when he presents her the car at his proposal, and he's like, paid for by the citizens of Whoville.
Right?
Like that was a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like for what you want of a crappy mayor, he
fit the bill, and with his lackey in tow, as always.
There's always a lackey. Sometimes they resign early, if you're lucky.
Sometimes they're made to resign early.
I don't think that people were meant to catch as many strays today in the stream as is happening.
Are you sure?
But here we are. I mean, we have a different stream for that. We like direct fire.
Yeah, we can definitely do another drink and drag.
Yeah, it's the holidays.
We were talking about that the other day. Yeah, should probably be merry and all that.
Because I'm not doing New Year's the ring.
I am doing New Year's Eve stream.
The ring. Oh, you're highlighting it?
That ring was absolutely ridiculous.
Twisting my headphone cords.
Oh, look, she had like a 3-tier diamond ring.
It looked like it weighed more than her.
I love it. But I like those are the kind of details I thought were really fun. Like, it's live action, but it's still so cartoonish.
Yeah, still really whimsical. You're right. The details do make everything. It's just like when we talk about the Wayans Brothers movies, all the little gags within the movie. Yeah, I wish I watched it again right before so I could remember some of them, but I didn't.
Yeah, it happens. We're all tired.
I wanted to watch it, and I was gonna watch it last night, but I watched Beastars. And since I bring up Beastars, does that make her a furry? Mary, what's her name? Bougie Hoogie.
Oh, Martha May.
Yeah.
Well, he's hairy, but he's not an animal.
I was gonna say he's hairy, but he's still a who.
He's still a who.
You know what's fascinating? You know the story Horton Hears a Who, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of this is taking place on the tiniest little speck on a flower that this elephant is listening to.
Which is wild. But also that makes sense why it's only
like brains just like synapses light up as everybody
it's like galaxy brain.
Like they're sending their trash. Wait, you know what?
From the Who planet. I don't know if he's a Who, but he's Who-ish.
I think that just made it make sense why they send their trash up the mountain. If they're on a flower, they can just like throw stuff over the edge. They just don't know that edge is there, but they know that there's mountain is right there that's like leaning away, and wherever they put on that mountain goes away forever and doesn't come back. Which I would worry about an avalanche, but they don't seem to have that problem.
Is Horton their god?
Yes. Yes.
That's if they know
Or
Horton.
they were all Lorax semen. Yeah.
I don't think they know. The Grinch might have been a suspect Lorax, mutated Lorax. Why did you put me on this thought pattern?
Your face was everything, Tanya.
And
Yeah.
Grinch is eating the trash for men.
That's his civic duty. Yeah. See, we all play a role. Okay,
I'll keep that
What else
to
do I
myself.
like about? Oh, we're not doing that today, AK. It's
What?
too late. She said I'm keeping that to myself. Your little snow. I loved all the decorations.
Yeah.
It's everything that I actually would want Christmas to be. Like if you were
Grinch is
saying,
eating for them. Okay, thank you for the clarification.
oh, I read
didn't know
them. Oh, I read men, but I thought like, for the good of all mankind.
I thought she was saying Grinch is a pick-me.
Oh yeah.
I'll eat your trash. Pick me. Caw.
Since you said that, I watched the beginning, the opening credits to Peacemaker, and only the opening credits to Peacemaker 3 times back to back.
It's spectacular.
It is.
It's absolutely spectacular. I can't wait for season 2.
That's
I can't wait for season 2.
Learn.
That show is so good.
That is a dance we should learn.
That is a dance that
I feel like that's a safer dance for us to learn than anything.
What, you don't trust me to catch you leaping into the air?
You do carry 2 heavy children around. Okay, maybe.
They also have both been dropped. Not by me, actually. Well, no, I did drop the big one once, but I tripped and he fell out of my arms, but he landed in his crib. Because I was already on my way to go put him in it.
Yeah.
And stumbled and fell forward and he landed in the crib and I was like, oh, that worked out.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's talk about these old biddies and their lifestyle.
I need to look at a picture of them because I don't remember the biddies.
Let's talk about their lifestyle and the type of home the Grinch was growing up in.
Well, you guys talk about it. I don't remember.
Well, they were having key parties and shit when he showed up. Did they continue this life?
Was the key party at their house?
It was at their house?
Yeah, it was their house. He showed up outside and they brought him in.
Wait, no, he showed up with the rest of the babies. I mean, before that, was that their house?
No. The night when he got delivered.
What? Your sound cut out there.
Roar! I was saying when he got delivered, they were having a key party.
Say hi, Ayla.
Hi, Ayla. Hold on, let me show you the biddies.
Hey, Ayla.
Everybody wave to her because I'm going to take a picture.
Well, I can't wave. I'm waving, but you can't see me.
Ah, shit. Ayla's our homie. We love her. Were you going to show a picture or something?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That is 100% in years of cohabitating and loving each other.
You know what? Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I love it.
They look like I don't remember the name of the movie, but I know it was a compilation of 4 different stories about 4 different lesbian couples at different times. And I know one of them was had Ellen DeGeneres and I don't remember her name. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But the older couple that was in those sets of stories, that's what they just reminded me of in that pose.
Just texting her the stream. I liked it. That was a good picture. I actually had about a 15-second situation where I was trying to figure out whether I loved or hated the sweaters, and I'm still unsure.
I mean, they're horrible.
They're horrible, but they're so good horrible.
But they fit them.
They fit that,
So-
yes, for sure.
Well, yeah, they're
Sure.
Whoville lesbians. Like anything goes, you know. Like what's the fashion for? You know what I mean? Like anything is possible.
They're like,
I mean, fair enough.
they probably have a series on whatever the Who porn site is, like Whoville lesbian sounds
The,
like,
They have,
gold,
like,
the
the-
Golden Who's.
like a production house.
Only Who fans.
Oh,
Only
man.
Who's.
The name of
Yeah.
that movie was If These Walls Could Talk.
I think I've seen that.
No, If These Walls Could Talk too, sorry.
Also, the Golden Girls. Yeah,
What about the Golden Girls?
Jacqui says the Golden Girls.
Yeah, Jackie's comment.
Oh, yes.
Only Who fans. See, I feel like that's a page that could already exist around Doctor Who.
The only one way to find out.
Not it.
I mean,
I feel like my search history is so sketch.
Jacqui, why don't you go ahead and check that out for us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Google Whoville OnlyFans.
Stay tuned.
Whoville. I'm Googling it on my phone because apparently
I'm fairly certain there's a Tumblr page that is called that.
That's all I got.
I see things about Whoville fans.
So it's still pure.
Ooh, there's a Whoville multiverse theory
What?
that the Grinch was a Who intended for another Whoville on another snowflake who somehow ended up on the one this movie takes place in by mistake.
That makes sense.
Ooh,
That's what I was saying. That's why he could have been a Lorax mutate or something or other. But that also makes sense because there's tons of flowers around Horton.
All right, I'm gonna do something I know I'm gonna regret search wise.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna search the Grinch on Pornhub.
I feel like there's lots of cosplay porn. Like
I am very sure that there's going to be some
wouldn't be
cosplays.
surprised. While she does that, I should show you guys the picture of Tanya with the Grinch at Comic-Con.
Because I love the Grinch.
Or maybe
Wow.
Nice.
There are options.
Mm-hmm. I was fairly certain you
Obviously,
would
it's
not
YouTube. I can't
have to
share
search
it.
hard.
No, not at all. There are options. This is
But you can't put that link in the private chat.
Santa and the Grinch runs
You
a
have to
train
text it to
on
me.
big booty black MILF.
Could they be creative
You know
a
what?
little
I
bit?
am going to get some wine. I'll be right back.
Whoville Holiday
man.
Hoedown. This is no,
Okay.
You know what? It just shows that there is something for everyone.
Yeah. Humans like the cosplay, man.
Dirty talking Grinch moaning and stroking for you. This is crazy.
You just got us flagged with that sentence.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is crazy.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this out and hope that.
And my
husband doesn't
curiosity
search
is
the
not going to
Grinch
leave
on
me
my
alone
phone.
because I'm going to have to look. I feel like conspiring to make that happen.
No. Search it and see what I'm talking about. Ruin your night. Ruin your search history. I'm gonna go to.
Oh no, I'm gonna wait until we're off.
You know.
Well, I can't. I don't think I would go to prison. I don't have children or anyone else.
Well, no, this just felt illegal that this exists. Like, I guess technically it's not. It just feels very illegal.
It feels wrong.
It feels so wrong. But, yeah.
And I got this powdered garlic and black garlic and truffle mix, and it is delicious on bacon and potatoes.
You said a truffle butter? Oops.
That's a powder. Black garlic and truffle.
Ooh, is it the one from Costco?
I recently learned about black
No.
garlic. I'm sad I've been missing out on this my whole life.
It's quite nice.
I think my kids are still awake.
What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:36.
It's only 9:30.
They've been in bed for an hour. I'm gonna have to go check.
You live with rebels.
Whining. And make sure that it's killing each other. I'll be right back.
Pornhub has lots of Whoville porn. I am not surprised. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of cat and hats in there also. Horton's probably blowing a whole lot of whoos.
Hey, Jacqui C in with this headline. Whoville housewife gets housewife by the Grinch to save Christmas. These are things that exist.
I guarantee you.
I mean, you know what? Shout out to
Lady Whovier volunteered for to be that housewife.
Yeah, I bet there's like a lot of her specific shit. Yeah, you know, when you're so willing.
Like you could say that like that would be how she makes money is OnlyFans, but her OnlyFan is literally just the Grinch because she's only making videos tailored for him.
Or no, or in the reverse, right? The Grinch has an OnlyFans and his OnlyFan is she.
Oh damn it, you put that plot line in my brain. Now I have to write it down.
Smut.
It works too well. Oh, you know I love writing smut. Or maybe you don't. I don't know.
Oh, no, we've had this time. Hold on.
Have we?
Let's see that. Shiza.
Nope, all I'm seeing is her beautiful face.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get that to the interweb so you can look because it's totally cute. The other titles are oh shit, I still have it up there. Like whoops.
Yeah.
It wasn't that important.
If this was another stream, Jacqui would not be holding back. But thank you for keeping it kosher, ma'am.
Thank you for allowing our kids to watch. Yeah, no, we always forget that at the very beginning we should say that this is not for kids. Because
yes, this is not for children.
Like if you happen upon our stream and like, did she just say Lorax demon? You're like, yeah.
Well, we used to right, yeah, you came back to Lorax semen.
Wow. Yeah, well, it's my favorite part of the conversation.
Well, we used to start with
snowflakes, you know?
with it's fuck them kids night, but Tanya didn't say it this time.
No, but it's always
kids. The little one was just climbing out of the bunk bed.
To superhero moms like yourself. Thank you.
Indeed. Where's my rum? Oh, there it is.
I am now drinking a barrel Cabernet something or another.
I just looked at Tanya's mug and it made me want to have butterbeer. I've never had butterbeer. I don't know what it tastes like.
Oh my god! When you come, let's go get some. The Harry Potter thing. Yeah,
I imagine it's
not gonna be till next year, but I will put that. I heard that, but I heard there's variations on it that to where like the butterscotch isn't a deterrent.
Yeah,
because normally I don't like that flavor, but I mean not that I hate it, but I've always known it came with butterscotch. It was gonna taste like butterscotch.
Yeah,
and I've seen a lot of variations of adding rum and vodka. I probably wouldn't try vodka, like but the rum, yes. Excellent. Yeah.
I forgot it was that we put it up. It was just there.
We made sure that everyone that's viewing did not miss that in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, just in case you wondered. The kind that I had was I've had two. I've had like kind of like more of a soda situation. And
that's what I was gonna ask. Was it fizzy?
It was fizzy. I mean, it's fucking delicious. But then I had it was like kind of like a cider, and it had this really delicious foamy thing on top. Like it was
that's the other kind I've seen. Yeah,
that one was so good. The soda like cool, but like go for like the one in the little mug because you get.
Yeah, and I usually don't like a bunch of foam on top of things, but the way from everything that I've read, people that reviewed it said that was the best one, and it's good whether it's hot or cold, and I would like to try both.
Interesting.
Do it.
I was gonna wait till I actually went to what is it called? The Three Broomsticks. That's
Wait,
I would like to have it there versus like making it at home.
not
Unless
the cauldron?
Tanya the mixologist was making it, then I wouldn't have a problem trying it.
I don't know what I would put in butter because butterscotch is the first thing that comes to mind, which I don't love. Or like a buttered rum type deal.
Buttered rum is kind of the vibe of the second one, the one I had that was kind of creamy.
Oh, I'm always partial to rum.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I'll.
What would your
like that at all.
Grinch drink be? Would it have absinthe in it?
Fuck yes.
I feel like it would have to. That's like the or what is the green drink chartreuse?
Oh,
I've never had that.
Say like
but-
the Incredible Hulk,
You could do a
No.
Midori something.
Hypnotic and Hennessy.
Really lean into sweet. You could do something Midori, but
I'm
would-
gonna
not
just
20
say-
anymore.
I'm just gonna do.
I wouldn't want
Hypnotic
like
and Hennessy
super sweet.
and put a cherry in it.
Not
And
again,
call it the
Hennessy.
Grinch.
I'm into that.
I would never actually.
I don't
drink
know if
it.
I've had. I don't
but
think
I'd
I've had
laugh about it.
hypnotic before.
No, you never had it. You didn't have Incredible Hulks when you were in college.
I had it once or twice.
Nope.
Oh, we should drink
I didn't
one for
party
no
on
reason.
and at my college.
No.
I was at college parties, just not on my campus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I often went to other campuses to party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Incredible
Oh, like
Hulks was there.
if Meeks was here, she could tell you. Yeah. OSU campus. That's where like all of the Halloween parties that were at. All the parties. Period.
Yeah, you could do
Apple
that.
cider with green food coloring.
It's like you'd have to. The thing is, like that would come out more brown, though,
Mm.
right? You got to do. I mean, I guess
Yeah, the brown would
you could do food
dominate.
You could do food coloring, but then you have to like really think about what. What about a mezcal thing with green food coloring? Kind of smoky.
Mm,
Do that for my Grinch cocktail. Yeah,
that can mix well.
yeah, and then I'd put one of those like cherries that go in the Manhattans on the side. Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
think
like
about Cindy Lou Who?
What a sweet kid. Very nosy.
She's a sweetheart.
I like now I was like, you know what? She should be a publicist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She would like get the gigs all the time, all the best
Mhm.
ones.
Like how old was she here? Maybe around like 9 or 10, and she took the town junk man that everyone hated and made him popular within a matter of hours.
Oh my gosh! I just realized I relate to Cindy Lou Who because I was friends when I was like 8. I was friends with the town. I've told Nikki about this town like crazy guy who like everybody called him Chucky, and they'd run away and stuff when they saw him. And he kind of didn't live anywhere, and he just like would talk to himself and like rant. But he was super nice to me and would give me change to buy snacks. And one time we hung out in the cemetery, and he taught me with a dictionary that there was differences between British and American English. And yeah, he was the homie. I was like 8, but he was the homie. And
That's I love that.
yeah, I don't know why I didn't have better supervision.
Maybe everybody just knew he was harmless.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe an 8-year-old girl shouldn't have been hanging out by gravestones with like a clearly mentally ill homeless man.
Couldn't see him.
Wait, was he a real person? Are you sure he wasn't a ghost?
He was a real person.
Wasn't a ducky?
He was a real
Just because
person.
other people saw him doesn't mean that he wasn't.
No, my grandma ended up taking
see?
him in, and he got meds. And then he was like, we found out his name was actually Winston, and he was like the nicest person ever. He was really nice.
What a proper name, Winston. Was this in Jamaica?
Of course, this is in Jamaica. Where else would my parents let me hang out with tombstones?
That sounds like
with a mentally ill homeless man who rants at people. Like, where else would I be left with that little supervision?
Oh, it's cute.
My D&D whiskey tumblers.
Love it.
As long as you were home when street lights came on. Yeah, it's like dark in the West Indies when the street lights won't really help.
Yeah.
No, they were just kind of like, she's fine. She'll come back home eventually.
She'll be hungry.
Like we'd like build fires.
But if there was a cause to worry, I think then you would have known and they would have kept better eyes on you. But yeah, no.
I feel like there is a cause to worry. I mean, he didn't turn out to be harmful, but I don't think I'd let.
I mean, but
now
the
I don't think I'd
situation,
let him be outside
nowadays
by himself
not
in a cemetery with like a guy whose real name I don't
First of
know.
all, in the
But
cemetery,
I was gonna come get your kids,
roll
and
with
I
a
just,
grown
like,
man.
drop them off with that guy, and you're like, "Where are the kids?" I'm like, "You know, they love Dutch."
Jacqui.
Oh, they're talking to Winston.
He's with the Grinch.
Yeah, they're right around the corner. Yeah, it's like the big, the mausoleum, and you're like, the mausoleum. Where are you?
I think I'd have a problem with that, Nick.
Garvey's jumping on a gravestone right now.
I think I'd have objections. Oh my gosh. Yes,
so you're
Jacqui.
saying I'd have to lie about it.
Do you know where your kids are?
This ad still comes on, just FYI. Certain channels.
No way.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
And it cracks me up because this is like so off topic, but like people talk about how like millennial parents like watch their children so closely. But like our parents had to be reminded every night at 10 o'clock that they had kids. And it's like, it's because our parents had to be reminded at 10 o'clock every night that they had kids.
Well, that's why
it's like they're like, don't.
That's why we knew how to survive. That look,
but we were getting into some shit.
Yeah,
I think about the type of shit I was getting into, and I would not let my children be out in the streets.
It's like they're reminding your parents that you're supposed to be there, but also not to assume that you are. Don't assume that your kids are home. Like, everybody's probably tried the pillow under the blanket trick at least once in their lives to see if they could get away.
Absolutely not. Never.
Really?
Never. No, I did not want Allison coming anywhere looking for me.
I did it in college, and it was like for innocent reasons too, because I was very innocent. And but like my mom.
Were you trying to go study extra hours at the library?
No, I had a friend who came. It was a guy friend who hung out, and I wanted to like make sure he got to the trolley because I live in the suburbs, and there was like you could walk into the next town and get a trolley, and then the trolley takes you to the train station. And so I wanted to just
pack him a knapsack.
I did not pack him a bindle. He just. I think I just met him outside or something. I can't remember. It wasn't even anything going on with us. We were just hanging out. But like my mom was so strict even when I was in college that I had to sneak out of the house. So I like turned my TV on and like bunched up my blanket so she peeked in and it just looked like I was watching TV in bed. Yeah, but like I never snuck out for nefarious reasons.
I think it has to be nefarious. I think it just has to be sneaking out. My parents know this now.
I never stuck out. If I didn't make home, then it was known ahead of time that I wasn't going to be there because the argument had already been had, and I just decided I didn't give a fuck.
See, there was no like, is she home in time? Because I simply didn't go anywhere. Like I was just home, or I was like,
I just didn't come home from school. I just went where my friends were going.
Oh no, I came home. If I didn't come home, it was going to be bad. Like I would come home and like say I was going out again. I'd go out and then I'd come home by my curfew. I'd give it a cool hour and then I'd go out again.
I never even had a curfew. Yeah, because it was like you're simply not going.
Yeah,
the only time.
Well, you know who else was sneaking out though? That shouldn't have been little Cindy Lou. Who?
That's what I was thinking of.
Should not have been doing that.
We were a bunch of Cindy Lou Who's. Yeah, we were a bunch of Cindy Lou Who's just like out here treating it up with the Grinch and the neighborhood Grinch instead of being home in bed. Like, why was she so unsupervised? You know,
because they lived in Whoville.
Where are the parents?
They can't hold her.
Nothing. They were at home. They couldn't fathom anything bad happening ever.
I mean, like imagine telling your kid, like your daughter, over and over again that this monster lives up on the mountain. Don't ever go there. Like you're probably going to think that she's going to listen to you. You know, it's a nice, sweet little girl like Cindy Lou.
Yeah, but she doesn't want nobody to be alone on Christmas. So she's gonna nominate him. She's gonna nominate him. No, you know what? This is what you guys say Christmas is supposed to be about. Well, I think the Grinch should be the number one candidate. And if you guys are the Who's that I think you are, then you're going to think so too. And she wins everybody over.
She
Yeah,
was.
no,
She
my
was
dad would
right.
say, "Take that shit off your face."
As would mine. As would mine.
I don't even know what I would have to ask my stepsister what my dad would say. I have no clue.
My dad's a Rasta. That should just tell you everything. As far as what was and wasn't allowed from a daughter. If you're, I guess if you're not familiar with Rastas, Google it. I don't.
Yeah.
The thing about this movie that also made me mad. I'm like, okay, you brought him down. He came down. He came to the fucking thing. He's having a great time. He's winning all these awards. Blah 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 blah. And then you give him the razor that is, of course, gonna piss him off again.
And that was on purpose. It was to piss him off.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. The way this man triggered him so hard, like just he was a dick from the jump, from the basket. Since before they even got out the baskets, he was being a butthole to this kid.
I was gonna be like, but he's a dick, but he was a good dick. But like, he's very good.
No.
But also, it's just like the king of petty in this movie. Like the Grinch is petty, but like he may be pettier.
Yeah, no, he's definitely worse than the Grinch. It's like how people, when they compare,
petty, if you will,
where they compared nice versus kind with Southern versus Northern folks, right? He's like the Southern, like
the mayor is very nice guy,
but he's
Southern nice guy,
but he's not direct about it. He still plays nice and like appears.
And the Who still ignore that shit.
No, but like he puts on the appearances.
They're too busy planning their next orgy,
and the Grinch is just like an asshole up front.
Yeah,
and it's hard for people to handle
that. I think he handled that situation a lot better than the mayor thought he was going to, because he said, "Oh, really? Bet." And he upped the ante like within the next 2 minutes. The town was on fire.
Yes, he did escalate things, but in the mayor's defense, imagine this ugly dude who lives in filth shows up and steals your girl. Of course,
that wasn't his girl. That was never his girl. That was never his girl.
Somebody proposed
to him.
Well, no,
because he's been wanting her since they were in school.
Right, but she was obviously his girlfriend. She was on the stage with him. She's not
government. Like you talking about in the present time, not in before.
Yeah, in the present time.
Yeah.
That was his girl.
In the present?
Yeah. That's why he proposed to her. His girlfriend.
He proposed to her just because he was in love with her. That was where I figured he would go. It didn't seem to me that they were in a relationship.
Oh, it absolutely seemed to me that they were in a relationship.
Because she just looked so surprised. Like,
I mean,
she wasn't ready to take that step, Yeah. Like she didn't agree to that.
Especially once she saw the Grinch came back and it's like, wait,
exactly.
my bae is here. Wait a minute.
She said, "I like it."
Because you were a placeholder.
The minute she saw him, she said, "Oh."
She had a rich, powerful boyfriend. She just wasn't that committed. But she had a rich, powerful boyfriend.
She was keeping up the show. She was keeping up the show. I'll give you that.
And she didn't say no outright. She was just kind of like,
she didn't say yes outright either. And then the minute he came back, here, let me give you your ring back. And his heart was so broken, and I did not feel bad for him at all.
I have a question. If somebody proposes to you, what is like the legal stuff about the ring? To whom does it belong?
It's a gift.
In past case law, it was a gift.
But
you get to keep it. I have not.
Has that changed?
Stayed up. Well, I haven't stayed up on that, so I can't say. But I know, like past case law, it's a gift, and it can get muddy. Like it used to be as like an assurance in case things don't work out, so she can like support herself or whatever, sell it.
Oh, really? Is that what it was for?
Really? I remember reading that somewhere.
Wow.
That it was like a insurance.
It's like a reverse dowry.
That sounds like something Americans would put into law. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that was like legal, but like that was like an understood thing.
Huh.
But in general, an engagement ring is a gift.
Yeah. Okay.
So like it's yours. You gave it to her. It's hers.
But do people try to fight back?
Like give it back.
It's not yours anymore.
Absolutely, people try to fight back. They want their money back.
I've seen that a lot,
especially if it's an heirloom. That's when it gets kind of muddy.
Oh, especially if it's an heirloom. And if it's an heirloom, in that case, I would say no, absolutely.
I would just
give that back. Yeah,
if
absolutely.
the heirloom,
Give
I'd just
that
give it
back.
back.
If I proposed to someone with the heirloom and they tried to keep it, I'm sorry, I'd end up on Snap
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
because
But if that wasn't anyone's and he just went to what was it?
Zales,
What is it? Zales or
Jared's.
you go to get those
He
things.
went to
Jared's,
Jared's. I'm like,
going to K's.
do better.
If that's what if he
Did
went
you
and bought
know?
that brand new, then nah, dude, you just out a couple $1,000 if that's how
Early
much. I'm
1900s.
so sorry.
Thank you for a fact. I love Jacqui. Jacqui's our fact checker.
And
Thank you,
pretty recent.
Jacqui.
Yeah, Jackie's always good with
Yeah.
fun facts like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess an
I'm gonna read
engagement ring
about that.
is like the modern day dowry in a way.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
the dowry goes the other way,
other way. But I think,
Yeah.
I mean, but it's giving to them. But
but it's
Yeah.
it's giving contract.
it's like we tried.
I mean, well, it was a
Just didn't
contract.
work
You
out,
still got to
you
go
know.
sign them
If
papers.
you're ever gonna buy diamonds, Costco actually has very high quality diamonds, even more high quality than a lot of the chain jewelry stores because they buy them in bulk.
Are they
They're able to
ethically
get-
sourced?
And they can get that.
Not
so they
always.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
you can get them. You have to just
Yeah.
look at the lab
You
grown
gotta ask.
versus- Yeah.
Right. Like, hey, can you go
Yeah.
in with the inspector?
Hold on, I'm about to
My
go
friend
right
used
on
to
the
do that.
website.
Shout out to Carrey. Carrey, that was her
Yeah.
job. She was like a jewelry grader. She could
Nice.
sing. Yeah. She could look at a diamond and tell you like this is what you need to know about it. My homeboy Elvis too, actually. Shout out to the people.
That's
who looked up
awesome.
the
That
tiny
was
glass.
something that always interested me. Well, geology period. Just looking at stones and figuring out like where they were and what was going on around the world. Looking at the state of them is just
You should
random nerd AK thing.
You should come to Germany. There's this town called Ida Oberstein, and we used to go to field trips there when we were kids. And basically, it's a place where they find all these gemstones, right? So it's like you go, you can take a rock, you can crack it open, see if the inside of it is like all gemmy or not.
I feel
Super
like
fun.
my friend
I think
Sasha
there's
told
someplace
me
that
about
does
that
like,
place
here, too,
before.
somewhere. But it's like remarkable. You can get all. I'm gonna send you a link. But you can get all manners. of
I'm almost
And
positive.
the thing about
he's
discovery
told
is
me
like
about
what makes
that.
it really fun, because I never found anything,
That's
but
cool.
other kids in my class definitely like cracked their rocks open. It was like, oh shit, it's an amethyst,
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
fun times.
Mhm. What do you think? Do you think there are any stones to be found in that mountain where they ship all the trash? Like, where does everything else go? Like
I
they
mean,
have
maybe he has
toilets.
a
Where does
diamond
that stuff
compactor, and
go?
that's how he actually lives. He like burns
Maybe he
everything
eats
into
them.
carbon.
Maybe he eats
Ah,
them
yeah,
because he
yeah.
likes to make his dookie twinkle.
Wouldn't that be something if you're like the Grinch was just taking their diamonds just to shit them out?
It would be very Grinchy.
I
It would be
mean,
very Grinchy.
technically, if you really went in and itemized everything, he's probably the richest dude in town. He literally has a whole mountain of antiques and broken things that he probably knows how to fix or make new
Oh,
things that will become antiques. Victoria helps set the engagement ring trend.
She definitely did the white gown trend and the
Mhm.
fruitcake, which I think only the Caribbean really upholds the fruitcake thing. I
Yeah.
had one.
Ugh.
Oh,
I
I,
do not
love
like
black
fruitcake.
cake.
I did not know that people thought
I
fruitcake
am not a
was
fan of
gross.
black
I
cake.
thought it was the thing that they only showed on TV, like many other things that
Well,
we just
I
talked
think
about,
there's a
but
difference between like fruitcake
Well,
that like they
And
like
black
black
cake, yeah.
that
yeah.
There is a
On
difference.
TV,
There's a
someone would
difference.
get them and they'd be like, they hate me. They gave me a fruitcake. And then I saw one up close and I was like, what is that? This is not what a fruitcake is. Like,
Yeah, it's
so good.
I had to explain that to my friends so many times in high school. It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
I was just
'Cause
talking
they
about
kept
that.
forgetting that I'm not from here.
Yeah. Black cake is not an act of aggression.
I'm
No,
not a big
it's
big
delicious.
fan of black cake though.
It's
I
like
mean every now and
the cake
then
we have here should
if
be
the right person makes it, then I'm
Like,
fine. But usually I'm like, no thanks. I'll take a bite just to be polite. And
I'm not taking a bite.
and,
That shit looks terrible.
I love black cake.
No, I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh no, like the
No,
British-
no.
no, like
Fruitcake,
the British
no,
fruitcake
absolutely
is
not.
some bullshit. But I grew up
Absolutely
with
not.
like
No,
black
thank you.
cake as fruitcake.
Exactly.
And I'm
Well,
like,
yeah.
this is delicious. What is wrong with you guys?
It's like the fact that we have to call it black cake because we have to distinguish. Wow.
Right. We're not.
That one.
Can we
that
wait?
was
Wait.
not
Hold
where
on.
I
Yeah.
intended this to go.
Can we?
But
Can
I
we
mean-
actually fully explain that though? Because people are gonna watch this later and be like, "Wait,
Yeah.
hold on."
No, the cake is actually black.
Why
right?
am I blurry? Oh,
But
there
it's
I
like,
am.
you know,
Well, but
this
they
is
don't
just what we call
understand why
cake.
we're calling it that. Because we're Caribbean, though, not just because
Yeah.
we're black.
Yeah, not just
It's-
exactly.
it's
not
different
because
in
it's
the
a black
Caribbean.
The
cake.
molasses
color
in
of the
it
cake
makes
is
it black,
Yeah.
but it has the dried fruit in it.
My
Right.
mom
But
soaks
it's
hers
minced
in like
and soaked in spirits.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Which
And
is
so when you
why
bite
sometimes it's
into
also
it,
called
it's
rum
like,
cake.
sometimes it's called rum cake. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you take a piece, it's like, I don't know, you bite into it, and you might, if you don't know, you would think it's chocolate cake, right? You'd be
Yeah,
like,
looks-
this is
it could
like this
look
is
like
like a really
chocolate
dark chocolate cake. So if that's
Mhm.
what you're expecting,
Yeah.
you'll totally be thrown off.
You know what? That's probably
ooh,
what it is. I
so
don't
good.
like cooked fruit.
Tanya doesn't either.
I don't like
I'm
cooked
not
fruit.
a
Well,
I'm not a
I
fan
can
of
do
cooked fruit. Maybe
blackberries
that's
and
why I don't like it.
blueberries.
I can't do any.
I'll do
I
all
just,
of them.
I tried, but I didn't. It's not for me.
Mm-mm.
There's not
What
a
kind
lot
of
more
cake do you think the
demeaning.
Who's?
Oh, I was just gonna say there's not a lot more demeaning than chasing your straw with your mouth. Just anyway, what kind of cake? Oh yeah, let's talk like it's 10, but let's talk about this.
It's 10. I just texted Jacqui to see if she's gonna make it.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought we were waiting on Jacqui. Oh,
Yeah, she had
Ew.
children things.
Did either of you
Shout
Shout out
want
to my
roast?
nephews.
Did either of you want roast beast?
Yes.
No, thanks.
Yes.
Mm.
But
I'm
not
even like a
I would
meat eater,
want
but
to
wanted
see it.
roast
I
beast.
would
No.
want to see it, but I don't know if I would want to taste
yeah,
it.
I would want it, the one in the book. The one in the movie, I'm like, I get
The one in the
it.
movie
Like, I
looks
feel like if
sus,
I
and
hit
it didn't
with
really
something,
look
the skin will like
seasoned.
really crackle. Like that creme brulee crack. It looks like it had that going on, but like book,
Creme brulee.
book roast beast. Yes. Movie. You'd have to like cut it up and like use the inside and not tell me that's what it was. Like put it in a stir fry,
Mm.
It didn't look
What-
seasoned in the movie,
using-
so I'm going
They're
to
using beast.
also say no thanks.
It didn't
Yeah,
look
well, yeah, and we don't know what beast, but
Where's
we know
that?
it has 6
This is
legs.
beast.
It has 6 legs. It's rare roast beast at that.
I
Yeah.
always
So,
love
yeah,
that
I don't.
roast beast.
Are you gonna read
Even
how the Grinch
stole
stole
the
Christmas
roast
to your
beast.
children?
Yes, and we watched it.
Do you guys do that on
already.
Christmas?
What? Yeah.
No,
No,
I
we
mean,
didn't.
like, is that like a
Um,
Christmas tradition?
It's not.
Oh
a
no, we
tradition,
watched the movie. We watched the movie, but not. I don't think we've ever done the reading the books.
See, the
done.
book
I've taken him to see the Grinch reading it at like
That's
this was
cool.
pre-pandemic.
Nice.
Yeah, this was pre-pandemic.
Where?
At Barnes and
can you
Noble.
volunteer
Bookseller
to
or
do that? I would
library?
love that.
At Barnes and Noble, they
Oh my
used to
God,
have like
that's
a regular happy. I was gonna say happy hour. Wow,
Uh-huh.
not a happy hour. They had a regular story hour that we used to go to, and in December they had the Grinch read
Oh,
how
that's
the
so
Grinch stole
fun.
Christmas. I have really cute pictures
That's
from
so
it.
fun.
He
I
was
love
like a
that.
little wary of the Grinch, but he enjoyed sitting for the story. But I haven't like read it to them. But now he's starting to be into the Grinch again because of the new Grinch movie that came out a few years ago.
Was that any
Um,
good? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that
Okay.
one.
Yeah, it was good.
Uh,
But yeah, now he's kind of into the Grinch again, so maybe I'll get it for him.
Can dig it.
we're celebrating.
You're a mean
Where's your
one.
type?
Yeah,
And they have Tyler the Creator doing the music for
yeah, it was
for
really
the
good.
theme
I
song.
enjoyed
Oh,
it.
nice.
Yeah, I feel like I enjoyed all 3. I've enjoyed all 3 for what they are. It's not like
Mm.
when you see Bram Stoker's Dracula reflected in like every vampire movie, but like without being honest about it. It feels kind of like that. And more on that later. Yeah. No, Nosferatu. Sorry, guys. I could have held that in. See it was good. I liked it. I did. But just because you changed the names.
I like to see variations on my MonsterVerse.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
the same thing retold every time.
I don't mind it being retold if it's retold well, but I also like if you're like
Well,
taking
that part.
making it terrible. I like Dracula Untold, for example.
I really like Dracula Untold too. I was sad that they didn't continue the Universal Dark Verse from there like they were supposed to. But yeah, we didn't need that. We didn't need that shared universe.
Your husband's a
Shout out to what?
man. The actor.
Whose husband's?
Dracula Untold.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
The what's his name? The Bard from Lord of the from The Hobbit.
Exactly. That guy.
Yeah. I used to mix him up with
a vampire.
Legolas sometimes.
Sorry, Tanya, what did you say? She's like,
sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking about roast beast.
Oh, I was waiting to see.
Jacqui said, "What meat? We don't know what meat they used."
Beast. Yeah, I said it.
It was just beast. That's it. It was rare roast beast.
Rare beast. Who do you think
I
hunts the beast? Like, where do the beasts come from? Do you think they have I know they come and they buy them at the store, but where do they?
I feel like they don't need to hunt them. If they either they set traps or they're fully domesticated and just on a farm. They don't look like none of them look like hunters.
No, I don't see any of them as hunters. I imagine they set traps and let the beast kick itself to death, and then they're like, "Yay, beast!"
Oh, I didn't know we were playing D&D.
Oh, there's a monster character build right there.
Tanya, do you want to talk about D&D?
4th level beast.
Which
4th level unroasted beast?
About our recent game?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Queef Lullaby or
no?
There was a Queef Lullaby.
That is
to settle it was to settle the ghosts.
That's the prologue of the story. So yeah, why not?
Well, there was a Queef Lullaby to settle some unsettled ghosts. I don't really.
It happened.
That's what it was.
It worked. It was mad effective.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, that happened. And then on our next mission, we had to bring some bears to a place for to help somebody graduate from magic school.
And we got distracted by a cool rock and completely derailed the night.
To be fair, our DM was like, "There's a rock. It's ginormous. It's like 20 feet by like whatever."
By like 10 feet, and the bears are sniffing around it.
And there's flowers growing out. The bears are sniffing it. And we're like,
I was like, I want to know more about this rock.
Around the rock, or it was just there and looked interesting?
Yeah, but like basically after the game, we found out we were supposed to be more interested in capturing these bears, but that rock just sounded so interesting that like
who cares about the bears?
And besides, 2 of our people had animal handling, and they had the bears under control anyway.
Yeah, so we started investigating the rock, and since he wasn't really expecting that, he decided to just start making stuff up on the fly, and it became like a rock that teleported us into another dimension where there was all these weapons that I wanted to collect, but it turned out to be a fucking mimic. And then I was like, I stay?
And there was a bear went in there after you.
Yes, and then a bear also went into it. Yeah, it turned.
So I don't get no cool ass weapons, and this rock was a waste of time.
It was wild.
He was like,
I'm upset for you.
2 hours later, when we were done with the session, he was like, "Yeah, this was only supposed to take like 15 minutes, guys. I didn't think you'd be so interested in the rock."
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like that first episode of Stranger Things season 1, where like, "Mom, we just got done with the 10-hour campaign. You were playing D&D for 10 hours? Well, we didn't plan on it taking 10 hours.
Now you know.
Sure. It's 2 hours.
When you have a good DM that's quick on their feet like that.
Amazing.
Yeah,
he's amazing. Shout out to Sean.
Yeah, shout out to Sean. I should have told him we were streaming tonight.
Oh yeah, he totally would have.
And also, if you guys have never played D&D, please go find a group to play D&D.
If you're in New York, Tanya, post the link.
You can do it online.
You can do it online.
If you're in New York.
But if you're in New York on Sunday,
come play with us this Sunday.
Hey, if there are any games that are going down next Comic-Con weekend, can we go to one? Can I request that ahead of time?
Dude, they run games like every hour at Comic-Con, so yes. And
all right, cool.
Yeah. Oh, the Grinch.
Oh, almost went to the wrong one. Nobody's going to the press room. Get out of here, press room.
We don't go down there. Bad things happen down there.
Get out of here, press room.
Downstairs.
Jacquie's jumping on. She said she's trying right now.
Cool. Oh, they added
hey!
They added January and February, Nick,
Yes.
for the House of Wax dates. All right.
Well,
this is this Sunday.
great to know.
Give me the link. I have a sneeze brewing.
Did I tell you guys I have my citizenship paperwork going through?
No, you did not.
Congratulations.
Well, to save that, Friday I'll be paying the final fee, and my lawyers will be submitting everything.
Oh, welcome to the country.
Welcome to the
Hey, thanks.
Tanya, call like an eagle.
Caw! I don't know. No, don't eagles like screech?
They do screech.
Like,
oh, here she is. Boom.
There's your lovely face.
love it. Love it.
Somebody read it.
Wallow in self-pity. Stare into the abyss. Solve world hunger. Tell no one. Jazzercise. Dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. Wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked.
I should have made Jacqui.
My
read
Grinch
it.
sweater is just
Hilarious.
normal. Just
It's so cute though.
Somebody,
I don't
some
have a-
person who Charmaine nameless bought this for me for my birthday. So
It was me. I'll take that credit. It's a great sweatshirt.
it is
Oh,
a
I
fantastic.
posted
I don't have a
Yeah.
Grinch anything.
I posted the link for Dungeons. and
She got me
Dragons if anybody wants
several
to
years
go.
ago for Christmas Grinch fleece pajama pants.
I got my kid a
Nice.
Grinch sweatsuit.
I love pajama pants.
Hey, AK, Hubier.
What's up, girl? AK Huvier, yes. Like I wanted to find a picture to put her up, but I didn't think. I thought the mix would be funnier if I just made myself the Grinch.
Martha May Huvier. So
I
what
should
have I
do that
missed?
as a costume for Comic-Con because I would love getting all glammed out.
Oh,
as
dude.
Martha May
Yeah,
Huvier.
I mean,
but I would need to figure out how to do the upper lip thing.
Oh, that's probably just like
we
movie
have all year
magic.
to practice.
Wait, Nikki, move your head over real quick, please. I'm trying to think what the.
Hers wasn't as
Oh,
dramatic.
that's not
though.
hard.
She has
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
hers,
that's
redone.
not too
hers
hard.
isn't as dramatic as everyone else's. Everyone else's is very like.
Yeah.
Who was her surgeon?
I should be Martha May Huvier.
Seamus, back
Do
up.
it. Do it.
I'll just
do it.
I'll just put on like a little who knows.
Because nobody else would do that. Like we saw the Cindy Lou Who, which I was trying to send you, so you could show everybody. It's on her Instagram. Go check there.
So it's on your Instagram.
Yeah, but you would
Your Instagram or
Hold it.
Thousand Eyes Instagram.
1,000 eyes. Maybe I don't know. If it's not, I'll put it there.
Hi, Jackie.
Yeah. Jacqui, when is the
Hi,
first time you saw this movie?
The first time I saw this movie,
Yeah, girl,
oh,
it's bedtime. We gotta
literally when it came out. When did it come out?
2000.
I believe I went to the
2000.
movie theaters. I think I went to the theater. I
Does
went
not
to the
surprise
theater
me.
to see this movie. Anything with Jim Carrey, and I'm there. He is my main man.
I'm a big Jim Carrey fan too.
Were you a fan of the original Grinch?
Yes, as a growing up, you know, he was a staple in my repertoire, as it were, whatever. Yeah, but I really do like. I was thinking about this earlier, actually, how I would be able to talk about this film, other than Jim Carrey's greatness and how he really made it his own. And you can no matter how much makeup they put on him, you can tell that it's Jim Carrey. No matter how much makeup they put on him, because he's
always gonna Jim Carrey.
he's always gonna Jim. There's no Jim.
Mhm.
If ever a Jim there was, yes, there was that. So this movie totally, he made it his own while still keeping up with the Grinch tradition. It's just like, it's everything.
Mhm.
And you'd be surprised, year long, we quote that movie year long without even realizing it.
Yep.
What's my nephew's favorite quote from the Grinch?
Which let's see. Sean, he Oh, I'm a psycho. He likes I'm a psycho. And for me, one of my favorite ones is it's because I'm green, isn't it? So just like, oh me, oh my. Yeah. Sean, we actually are planning on watching that movie this weekend, and then his school is doing a movie night on it on Monday.
Extra Grinchy.
Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then also Sean and I had this thing when I first introduced Sean to the Grinch. At the end of the movie, when he finally like his heart grows, he's like, Max, I love ya. Sean and I were doing that a lot the weekend that we watched that movie, because Sean thought that was the most hilarious thing ever. And then the whole I'm leaking. So I think Sean understood at that point in time during this movie, I think he understood my obsession with Jim Carrey. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's a beautiful mommy son moment.
Aw. I have a very important question.
Yes, sir.
What do you think is in Who Pudding?
Huh. The mystery of the ages. Thank you, AK. Let's see.
You're welcome.
To establish that, I would have to figure out.
Sorry.
What?
I had a terrible idea for what's in Who Pudding, and I'm gonna mute myself.
What poo?
Now you're gonna have to share after Jackie's done. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would have to establish. I would have to get a look at a Who pantry first of all.
Yeah, Tanya.
I mean, do they have normal ingredients like what we have, everyday ingredients, or are they all weird nonsense?
Well, they have roast
Bless you.
beasts, so I don't think anything's regular for us.
It was a particularly powerful sneeze. It's been brewing for like 5 minutes. So I
Bless you.
Slam my
I
head on the
don't
desk.
know. You're gonna hide my shots. I don't know what would be in Who Pudding, and I shudder to think.
It depends on if you're buying it from the store, or if you're getting it at the Biddy's house. I wouldn't eat Who Pudding at the Biddy's house.
Oh no!
If you don't know,
it's probably drugged.
Oh
it's
no!
probably drugged.
Oh, it's worse than that.
It's a veritable who's who.
It's a biddy party. It's a biddy party.
It's a biddy key party.
Ain't no part like a biddy key party.
I wouldn't eat anything at that party.
Well,
you gotta be like, you know what? I'll eat before I go.
Who hash? Who Jacqui?
No,
I don't know.
keep that one to myself
Who
too.
hash?
What's in Who hash?
Probably hash
and beast.
Potatoes
and cubed.
They're like,
beast.
yeah, I guess so. But
I mean, these are the people that they bang on tonglers and blow their flounders. So I don't think we can guess properly what's in their food.
We've all blown the flounder, okay? We listen.
Have we? Have we?
We listen and we don't judge.
We judge a little
blown
bit.
our share.
That's what was happening when people were sneaking out at night. AK.
Yeah,
they went to go park. Flew flounder.
Yeah. I didn't do the parking.
Or neck or whatever they used to call it.
Necking.
There was, oh my god, some book that I was reading. There was a term for that era of what they called that, and I don't remember, but I'm gonna find it and I'll tell you later.
Necking
Blue
sounds
tots
so
and
funny.
roast beef.
We're just rubbing our necks together.
Just like
you know what?
Like giraffes.
1,000 years from now, if there are artifacts to be dug up and someone sees that, that's the exact thing that they're gonna think that necking means.
What do you mean by necking?
So, like somebody said, like rubbing necks to like have.
Why would they just rub their necks together? What? Ew.
Whenever I eat something really fast, I say I throated it, and Brian hates it. I'm like, yeah, I throated that slice of pizza. And he's like, what?
Oh
my! Like, don't say that. So that's what necking makes me think of, throating.
So let me ask you guys a question. This has been on my mind heavy today. I've been thinking of questions to ask you guys, and the one that stuck out the most was, do you ever think? I'm sorry?
So why are you bringing us questions?
Because you often bring me questions, so tit for tat.
Well, yeah, you're an expert though, Jim Carrey.
I mean,
Not about
Well,
this
that's-
movie though.
Okay. What's your question?
Sar, do you ever think that old Grinchy Poo has ever wondered about his parents or tried to find them?
Oh, you
Wondered,
must
yes.
universe.
Tried to find them,
There's a
no.
multiverse theory.
We
that
do have
he
a
was on
multiverse theory,
different
though.
snowflake and accidentally
Mhm.
ended up on this one and like got blown over there somewhere. Maybe it's Horton's work. I don't know.
Wait. No, it wasn't. It wasn't by accident. It was the fucking mayor being little punk ass. He curved his basket or bassinet, whatever they were.
As a baby,
Of course.
He's
Yes,
like,
as a baby. You remember that's
that's
the first scene we see them together in from the very beginning. He's fucking with this kid. That's what I was saying.
But they
From
were
the very
babies. He
beginning,
didn't
the mayor
do that.
has beef.
He's like, you're a child 5 years old. And you
he
have
came
a
out
beard."
kicking. So
I
he
think that
was
the
going
Grinch
off
should-
to some other snowflake, and the mayor looked up, was like, "Nope, fuck that guy," and knocked him into the Hoover. So now he made him all alone, just so he could have somebody to pick on.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
headcanon. I'm
Maybe
sticking with it.
I
they
don't-
had just like an ancient beef, right? Like maybe this is a reincarnation. He's like, oh no, I'm
That
sick
would
of
be
this.
even
Fuck that.
better.
so the Everstorm.
It's like
brought those snowflakes.
genetic memory. It's like genetic memory. Yep, I'm here for it.
We're gonna take a
Did
time
you
out.
just reference fucking Stormlight
Of
again?
course we did. We're gonna take a time out. I have it handy.
You know, I'm surprised you didn't
Is
come
yours
with bingo
close, Tanya?
cards.
Huh?
Is yours close?
What? My book?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's in my bedroom, and I boxed it back up.
Okay, I'll get mine for the cause. We just need to wish everybody a happy Stormlight month, a happy holidays and Merry Sandersons to you if you celebrate. Because Tanya, tell them why.
Wind and Truth came out on Friday. It's over 1,300 pages, and the audiobook is 63 hours long, but I'm going to read it anyway. And Nikki and I
Okay,
got
so-
signed and numbered copies. But I also have the ebook.
That's fantastic. I love that for the reading nerds that you are. But can I say something that I'm hoping will make you proud of me?
That you started the book.
Well, I didn't. Well, kind of, sort
I hate
of.
this.
I think that if you gave me a small quiz, I could probably like a level 0 novice to 1 quiz on things having to do with Bridge 4. I could probably answer a good 4 or 5 questions. I've been researching.
It's like mad mysterious, and I think I like it like that. Wind and Truth, the 5th book and final book in this arc of the Stormlight Archive. And no, I haven't started reading it yet because I have like 80 hours left to catch up for my reread. And
I started, and then I put it down and finished my library book, and now I'm going
Oh,
back to
hey,
it.
wait, Tanya, real quick. Do you see Jacqui's comment in the chat?
No, sorry. Was not
Oh,
paying
yeah, that-
attention.
Chat room, Jacqui. I feel like when Jacqui is
and
on screen
Truth.
with us, we have to call her chat room Jacqui.
We can call her JJ. Or CJ.
No, it's
Cat Jacqui.
it's the Lorex's son that comment.
Yeah, but the Lorax doesn't look anything like him.
Just
He's orange.
yeah, I think they're adjacent. It's like that other
He's just
snowflake
a
that he
mutant.
was supposed to
Say it
be
again,
on.
guys.
I think he's just a mutant that has like a green
I thought he was a mutant. Was my first thought. Also, he's not necessarily a furry type being, but he is a very hairy who that has a green pigment.
Maybe
Who doesn't
it's
have a hair?
because
Who?
maybe
No, he is actually a who, right?
Grown ups here.
a different color because he lives in.
Well, that's what I thought.
Maybe green is the cold water, the cold weather reaction to the weather.
But he didn't go
Ooh,
to the
like a
cold
Melwich.
until he ran away from home, though.
What?
Oh, because
Did he run away, or was
him.
he sent? Like I said, he was sent in a basket to the old biddies.
Well,
Right,
all the
the-
kids arrived in baskets
Right.
like that, but he didn't go to that cold mountain
True.
until he had
Bullied him.
that prank that they pulled on him at school, and he ran away. So
And you know what?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no. I mean that the Lorax because the climate he lives in his.
Oh, I don't know Lorax lore.
Right?
Okay, I've only
Oh,
seen
I know,
Lorax like once. I don't
just
remember the
made
lore.
up a
Nor do I.
theory That it's color
Well, I was
sensitive,
gonna say
right?
I respect the Grinch deciding to just live naked.
Yeah,
You know
He was
what?
like, "Fuck it,
I
I'm gonna take my
absolutely
job
respect
and
that.
move to a mountain. I'm gonna
Love
live
that.
naked," and I respect
All of
that.
his fur
see-
all of his hair covers his giblies, so he's fine.
Okay, but see, that makes me
So you're
wonder
saying he has
about
a
what the
legendary
other Who
bush.
bodies though. So right, that's what I'm saying.
That's
If
really why
the
they gave
hair
him the razor.
is covering all of that up.
Like if you have enough bush to completely cover your genitalia, that's
Wait,
insane.
what is the Adam Sandler movie where that came into play?
8 Crazy Nights.
Where no, where he was like he was a hairdresser
He had a
and
bush
his
to their
other
knees.
service at the
Dumbest of
hairdresser
Zohan.
was where he was banging all of the that one
The
where he was
Zohan.
banging all of
Wait,
the
which one
ladies,
I
but it
didn't
wasn't
hear?
because he
The
say
Zohan.
it again, Jackie.
Oh, the Zohan.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Zohan.
okay, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't because
Yeah, I
he had a
remember.
large peen. It was the hair around the peen was large, and that's what they thought was great. It didn't make sense to me, but it's Adam Sandler. It doesn't really need to make sense.
So, Jackie, we also looked up the Grinch on Pornhub while you were not here.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there were some
There's
interesting titles
quite
to be found.
option. There is
Yeah.
quite.
I miss everything good.
Fucking kids.
Oh my goodness. And yeah, the toddler's still literally banging around his room right now. My goodness.
Tell my schnooks I said what's up.
Yeah, come get him.
No thanks. Bye. No, actually, no, that's not
I
true.
knew
would
you were gonna say
I would
that.
totally take him. No, I'd take him.
No, he acts a lot better when Nenen is around.
Mm-hmm. He knows what's up.
So back to the to the more interesting topic. Sorry, I love you, son, but the more interesting Pornhub. Sorry.
Yeah. See, Jackie. Once again, I love how we're just going to keep
Yeah,
throwing
there
this
it
up here
is.
tonight.
Yeah.
About to highlight that. I was
Full
just
Housewife
about-
gets
Housewife gets
found
found
by
by
the
the
Grinch
Grinch
to
to say-
save Christmas. And my
gonna watch
addition
that.
to that lore is that our Lady Hoopier volunteered.
You know what?
Be
Can
that
we just make
wife.
this our I'm going to take a screenshot for
We're
Blue
gonna do
Sky.
this a 30 Tuesday for this.
I volunteer tribute.
No, I'm gonna watch this. Not today, but I'm gonna watch this.
If I would have
You know
had
what?
more time, I
should-
would have made
should,
a whole thing for all of us.
I should trick
Everybody
Brian.
smile because this is going to be a screenshot.
I'm
should-
smiling, but you can't see.
I should trick Brian and be like, "Hey, I want you to watch something," and then throw this on.
No, don't
it,
know.
Unfortunately,
it,
I will
do
not
it.
be watching anything Grinch
Do
related
it.
when it comes
I
to
think
pornography.
he'd actually block me, but I'm gonna do it.
Try it anyway.
I'm gonna do it. I'm not afraid to be blocked. My mom blocked me.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Can you send me a screenshot and I'll Photoshop your face into
What
whatever
did you
send me?
do to make your mother block you?
I kept
Please
sending
tell
her-
me when
I
we
kept
go
sending her
offline.
rap lyrics with no context, and she didn't understand what I was talking about, and she got so annoyed that she blocked me.
See, yeah, see, all she did was block you. That's surprising. Me and my cousins will do random stuff like that just to see how our moms will react. But
I mean, it was like weeks.
the
It
most
took, like over weeks, and she finally got. And then I would do stuff like, "Hey, do you have an oxygen tank? I need one." And then like not explain why. And she just got so annoyed one day that she just blocked me.
and she was like, "Yeah, that's enough of that." But see, you had to do that stuff with no context. Daphne changed her phone number and sent it to her mom, and the immediate text was, "Who the ass is this?" Ma'am, I was trying to let you know where you could find me.
Wait.
You would get mad if you can't find your grandbabies. I'm trying to let you know where you can find
I'm
them.
gonna send it to him right. I'm gonna just send him the link right now. Who's a housewife gets plowed?
Let the universe
Oh, I
bear
love
witness. I
it.
do not want this. I do not want this for this man.
I want
But I
his
definitely.
reaction
But
video.
I want to know what the aftermath is.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
I want the reaction video. That's all I gotta see. First of all,
Oh,
kudos on you for sending your husband
Huh?
pornography. Second, I want the reaction video.
Oh, you should just do it.
I'm sitting on.
wait, what was the first part of that? You said first of all what?
First of all, kudos for sending your man's the porn. Second, I want the reaction video.
What are straight ladies not out here sending their man's porn?
No, no.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asking because I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not
Oh,
far from
okay.
as far as yeah. Not
Well,
Yeah.
Actually, I
depending
don't
on
know.
the
Maybe that's just
dynamic
a
of
me
your
thing.
relationship.
I have heard tell
Okay.
of, but it's not something. I mean, if my friends
It's
are
not
doing it, they're
something
not
I
telling
do.
me, right? Well, except for you guys.
All
Like,
right.
Unless it's hilarious, like
I have
bloopers.
absolutely sent Pornhub links, and it's not been bloopers. Just like, hey, look at this scene real quick.
I like
Can
that.
we get
You got mad
we
game,
copy that?
AK. I'm gonna steal that move.
There's a doll.
you-
What? What? Hold on. Did we just phase into another conversation without knowing?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not clicking on that.
The thought thickens.
I'm not clicking on that.
I heard the word doll. Am I hearing that correctly?
Wait,
It said like the
You-
whole title and then doll, and I was like,
I am so glad I still have a Word document open. Wait, the thought thickens.
Oh wait, see, and the thing
Nikki
is,
has
like,
been
we just
giving me
left
gold in the plot bunnies today.
Oh.
why can't I open this? No, don't play it.
Wait, no, Nikki, what was the
Play it.
one? What was the other one from earlier?
Wait,
What was the one from earlier when
Jacqui's.
Tanya had to go check on the kid?
you ask me about things that I do not have the capacity to process.
Damn it!
How do I share? How do you share a video from here? Why can't I share it?
From where? All you have to do is click on the link up top,
Yeah.
long press on the link, and it should
I'm
come
being
up with
summoned.
the
I'll be right
option to
back.
Copy.
Mute
Okay.
yourself.
But it's not like letting me share just this video.
Wait, what kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
Okay, I
It's
don't know
not
about
letting me
those.
just
gonna
open
say
the video.
Machines.
Weird. At least you're in a state where you can watch it and access that video.
There's that.
Because
Wait, what video?
I
heard Justin, what?
Form. I said that she just be grateful that she's in a state where she can access a video like this. Because I've been to states where that is not
Some
a
people
Alright,
can't
I
get the
can't-
Pornhub.
can't-
Word?
girl,
Oh, there it is.
Utah.
I've never been to Utah. I don't know about their ways. I know that a lot of people.
I know that
make
there are
jokes
more
about
these are just
Mormons.
the ones I've traveled to, where I've seen.
I am
Okay.
praying that he's
So
still up right
there's
now.
some states where you can't get to Pornhub.
No, it puts up this like government notice about like how in order to make it safe, they'd have to track everybody's information, and that's like a it's
Wow.
there's
Wow.
how are they going to keep track of people's credit cards and blah 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 and just security breach blah blah. And I was like, that's why. Like, why are
That's
you charging people to watch
absurd.
it? Just let them pirate it like everybody else.
Exactly. That. Yeah. See that.
So I
that's
sent him
why.
the link. It's
That's
still
why
there.
I
And
like.
No disrespect to people, my friends and everybody who are adult stars. Like, we understand that you get your money. We're just saying,
No, get your bag.
let the people have their.
But the regulations being put
Yeah,
onto
the
that are
regulations is crazy.
absurd.
I think I have a screenshot of that. I will send it to you because I was just like, what's going on with your state?
Wild. Wow.
Yeah.
That is super wild.
I'm really
Yeah.
praying that he's up and sees this.
Oh, I hope so too. I hope so too.
If he gives you a response,
Only
please
10:33. What time does he go to bed?
let us know.
I don't know.
Wait, aren't one of the kids still up?
That was an hour ago.
I forgot.
moved on.
It was an hour ago, and it was still fuck these kids o'clock. So yeah,
I
I'm
moved
sorry.
on. I don't hear any more like noises, so I think he went to sleep.
I feel like that's when you should worry more. But maybe that's just the kids in my family. they're
I'm gonna
strange.
wait. Let's wait for Jacqui to get back, and then we'll sign off.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
this has gone entirely too long.
it has.
Not that I'm not having fun.
And
Seriously, I
it's
still
too
miss
long for
her.
you guys. I
I'm
believe
so
it or not,
sorry.
I
I
do
missed
try
the
to curb
majority
myself.
all of the freaking live, you guys.
You know, with you guys'
life flights.
streams.
You're like a guest on the show.
I was looking forward to this.
Well, it's here. How you know what?
And
Before
I was
we
looking
wrap up,
having you
why
here.
don't you give us the shirt?
What?
With your Jim Carrey impression. Give us your.
Oh
Grinch
no,
impression.
no! I
With the
couldn't
shirt.
possibly. No, I stutter too much. I'm too flustered. I can't do that on the spot. Doesn't do well for Jax.
She could totally nail it.
I could though.
What if
but
you
I
turned
didn't.
your camera off?
Oh yeah, turn your camera off and do it.
Nar.
You know that I just learned that my sister is shy like 2 weekends ago.
Really?
I know, right? This lovely vivacious broad
Because
is
she was
super
never
shy.
a shy person as long as I've known her.
And for anyone that
relationship
doesn't
is
know,
discovery.
Jax also has an awesome TikTok that you guys should probably go see before we
Yeah,
get cut
drop
off
it
drop the
from
link.
TikTok.
Yeah. Drop it
Yeah.
in the comments.
This shirt is about to be on TikTok tonight, actually. So I'm more comfortable behind the camera, not on live. So you probably get my there.
Joshua shot.
Well, don't forget to come back and push your shots.
Sean did it. Sean said it. My son said it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, yay.
Yeah.
I trained him well. I will say that.
Yeah, he's good at impressions too. Any final thoughts on the Grinch that you want to mention before we jump off of this bitch?
I
Last
love
funny
it.
line,
It's a
crash
Christmas
on Jane
staple.
Wait, one
Jangler.
at a time, Jacqui.
What's Jacqui? I didn't say anything.
Sorry.
You're the only one here. I'm just saying you go first so we can go.
No, AK was saying something. Miss Huvier has it in the name. She can go first.
Fair enough. Take it away.
Last line, just a random funny thing that made me chuckle is crashing on Jane Janglers. That's it. It's been real. Thanks for having me on. Love
I
y'all.
want somebody to read a passage, like just the sounds that
You have
come
to do
with
it in
this.
a Shakespearean like style.
Please do.
I mean, I can read the whole line. I have the whole thing here. I can
let's
read
go.
it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it the justice that Jax probably will. But
I mean, whatever.
They'll bang on dong dinglers, blow their flu flounders.
Who was the
crash on
narrator?
janglers and bounce on bounders.
What's his name?
Boris
Yes, that's
the
exactly
movie,
what I was going to say. Hannibal.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
Sir, put respect
Sir
on
Anthony
his name.
Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. My lord.
He was
Anthony
so
Hopkins.
good. Now puck rap and kiss it, Whoville. Oh my god, he was so good. Oh my god, he was so good. Now, if Martha May Huvier and the Grinch had a baby, what color would the baby come out, and would it be all hairy?
Super light green and not as hairy. It would be hairy, but not as hairy as the Grinch.
Short-haired
Here's
breed.
My thoughts is that it would not be hairy until puberty.
I could see that.
I feel like it would come out so hairy that they didn't know which end was up.
Oh my goodness. I actually heard rumors that there was going to be a part 2.
Please
God.
With Jim Carrey?
He has actually retired from acting. Supposedly, he's going to be he'd be doing a lot less projects, which makes me very sad.
Yeah, there's some.
This is before the whole Ariana Grande nonsense.
I don't even know anything about that. What?
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to stay for like 5 minutes to explain after we sign off, please.
Okay. So according to social media, one of Ariana Grande's first celebrity crushes was my man. First of all, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
And long story short, there has been the rumor mill is churning that now 67-year-old Jim Carrey, or however old he is, and Ariana are having a thing.
How old is she now?
Well, if it's right now, okay, she grown.
But she with another man who left his wife and baby for her.
She been with other men for how long? Well, wasn't she just stealing somebody else's boyfriend?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so they grown.
That's like reverse Taylor Swift.
Fuck her dream man.
Look, let her do her
Let her
do.
do
Okay,
it.
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not bitter.
I mean, she's not my cup of tea, but I suppose he got a young thing, and most older dudes in that age range I hear like that. So
I don't think it's true. Maybe like he's like meant because she's actually pretty funny herself. So maybe he's like mentoring her, or like she's fangirling and he's appreciating the admiration or something like that. But I'm hoping it's not true.
I mean, it can totally be all business. I mean, she did start out in acting, so it's possible she could be going back to that. And yes, as Kat Valentine, she was funny, but I don't know. Outside of that work, I don't know about her acting job. That's all I'll say.
Jacqui,
she was okay in Wicked.
Come see us.
Wait, what is that?
We're telling Jacqui.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You guys, if you guys missed the announcement, if you came in late and you're lurking and listening, then yes, the ladies are going to see Lady Mariah next Tuesday. So they're not going to be joining us. They're dumping us for Mariah, as they should.
No more National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Sorry, Clark W. Griswold.
I'm sorry.
Go see the Queen of Christmas.
You're gonna go see her how? In concert or to light a tree or
in concert. Her
No, they're
Christmas show.
gonna go have drinks. They're
concert.
gonna go have drinks at her mansion. You didn't know they got tickets?
I would
And
love
she
that.
bought us minks.
She personally invited them and sent them golden tickets.
Okay, now that this is haha funny, but when,
No, we're
where's
going.
the
Okay.
concert?
in Barclays
Barclays
Center.
Center.
And you don't think to invite your little sister?
I just assumed you wouldn't be.
I
able
would punt the kids out to go to see that.
She'd like bring them to the pawn shop, and come back.
Jack said no. No, she said no. It's fuck them kids o'clock.
It's I thought I'd nail that. I don't know why I did.
Oh, hilarious.
Excuse me. Too much yelling at my children.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the season, you know. Oh, you guys have so much fun.
We're gonna dress so
Indeed.
fancy. Oh, last weekend we were
Literally wearing a
fancy
rabbit
because we
coat.
went and saw the one and only, like, incredible Johnny Mathis.
Mhm.
Yeah, the videos that I saw were nice.
He sounds amazing. He's 89. He didn't
Mhm.
sit down the whole time. He threw ass. It was
Get the rocking.
incredible.
Oh,
Oh my.
It was
Okay.
slow.
Johnny
Did he throw that
Mathis.
ass in
Hey.
a circle.
Yep. Yep.
made it work.
He gave us $1 wine, but it was like
Throw that
$1
ass in
from
a
like
circle.
1940. Yeah, no, it was he was amazing.
Dollar wine.
I
If we
grabbed
keep
onto
going to
Tanya and
concert-
screamed.
If we keep going to concerts together, people are gonna think we're dating.
Yeah.
As they should. They all be a beautiful
Brian
couple.
already calls us scissor sisters.
Oh my.
I was about to say, doesn't your husband think y'all are dating already?
Yeah, it's like my friend, my other sister, Bess, and her friend Nadia, and they always say that they're never going to beat the allegations because of
Yeah.
how close they are.
Yeah.
So what's
Matt,
who's
Did you
top
see
tier?
Jackie's comment, Tanya?
Wait, which
Mad
one?
I can't see the comments.
Johnny
Where are the
Mathis.
The
comments?
last one.
Where are the comments?
I'm sorry. I should have said chat room, Jackie. My bad.
I said that first, Jackie.
No,
see?
we got to say something.
Mathis.
Yes, no, we're gonna be Jackson, Jackie.
Oh, I want to meet Miss Jackie C. I think we get along.
We all
famously.
want to meet.
She
Miss
is
Jackie
fun.
C.
She is fun people. I can attest to that 100%.
Why don't you get on? What? Okay, and I want to see you on a.
Tanya,
Because
call him and
she-
hang up.
See, if you want to do a
he
Friday
didn't text
night
me back.
hangout that is off
Yeah, call him
stream,
and hang up.
we can do that. That's the only time
And
you'll
he'll
see
look at it
Jackie.
and look at your text.
Oh,
I have
an actual beverage.
invited her onto streams where we're talking about shows that I know she watches. She's just not into that, but we hang out all the time backstage.
Oh, so she's super shy. Super shy. She's super shy as well.
Yeah, you can say that.
I dialed him and hung up, so now maybe he'll look at his phone.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere until he responds.
Until we get an answer.
Let me go get some more wine.
I really need him to
I
respond to
heart
this.
y'all.
Tanya,
Also,
we're gonna need the
Jack,
reaction video of that. I'm sorry.
Video. It's gonna be a
I
screenshot
feel the
Yeah.
need. I feel the need to highlight that not only do I enjoy all the time Jax's TikToks, not only the ones that you put in the chat, because I do follow you. If you didn't know, I'm very
I
rarely
do, and
on
I
TikTok, but when I
appreciate it.
am on there, I do always
Oh, yeah, I heard
check out Jax's videos. But she also has a very great creative mind, and there's a really cool story that she had did last year for our group project. You should go check that out on my
yeah,
channel.
that was a great story.
If you didn't know. And I do have 2 other stories to post for this year, and we actually got them done last weekend, but I've been busy, so I
I
will
owe you something.
have those out.
Oh,
Didn't
thank
you post it? Wait, do you owe me or you owe Jax?
You asked me to slow it down, and I never got to it. was
Well,
gonna
it's done
send
now. Nikki, I said Tanya's got her things on there. I got the intro vid, and she spliced all the things together like last
Oh,
weekend,
yeah.
if I remember
I
correctly.
should go listen
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, sorry.
I
guys.
haven't posted them yet. So
It was
yeah.
just, there was
So
just something that was just opposed to writers this fall.
the universe was not on our side this
It
year,
really
bro.
wasn't.
Because
It
we
really
were
wasn't.
so much more on point, and I take it on for me because
No,
it was
me too. I just
my
didn't have it in me.
project. It was so much more on point last year, and it was not in the cards this year.
To
Like
make
I
up
didn't
for
even
it,
get a
we did
story
lots
done.
of cool streams.
We did.
Oh,
we
Jacqui,
did.
can you
We
put
did.
your TikTok in the YouTube channel? I got tired of it.
Yes.
How do I do that?
Just find it.
Go to your TikTok, click and copy your address, and then just come into the chat.
I
And,
am
post it,
on
and
my laptop or my tablet,
Yeah. Oh.
much to my child's.
Share.
okay, hold on. I can
Can
find
somebody
it.
else take
Actually, no, AK's gonna do it.
I got you. I got you.
Ruby,
Thank
you. Aw.
I think he must
Okay.
have gone to bed, guys. I'm probably not going to get a text till like 6 a.m. that says, "What the fuck, Tanya?"
Well, I will be
He's
awake
got that, like, as an
around
auto
that time.
now that he could just like type, just like click that button. And that's done.
My light just died.
What the fuck, Tanya? Yeah, shortcut rather.
Okay, so last
That's
question for me.
hilarious.
Do you
All right,
guys think
Uh-huh.
that the mayor's assistant was in love with the mayor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
He wasn't just
It was
the
like
Latino.
a, it was like a
he
Smithers,
was in
Mr.
there.
Burns type of relationship.
Okay, what? Say that again.
That is
Like
a good comparison.
Even more so
Smithers,
than
Mr.
that. What,
Burns.
was Smithers in love with Mr. Burns?
Yes.
I never got
Yes.
that.
Girl,
Really?
Yes, he had open fantasies about him.
Okay, maybe I haven't watched all the way into the seasons to watch those episodes.
No,
Yes.
that
Or maybe I just don't. Maybe I just don't remember. Maybe I just don't remember that.
Openly in love with
like
Mr. Burns.
forever and always.
Simpsons was out at a time when we really should not have been watching cartoons of that subject
I
matter.
we weren't allowed to
so
watch
bad.
I'm sorry. I don't
Year?
remember all of that.
The year that this
And
episode
Jacqui,
came
there you
out-
are.
All right. The year.
Hey,
that this
should I
episode
put
came
this
out,
in StreamYard or directly into YouTube? I feel
put
like I
it
should
directly into YouTube. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. All right, bye. The year The Simpsons came out, I was young. So I know like from where I was living in Germany, but like I was a kid, younger than young. And
You're only a couple of years younger than me, I think.
yeah, so it was
Trying to gauge.
Yeah, I think you know. I mean, I don't care. I'm 42.
Oh, duh, only 1 year.
Yeah, so it came out,
Okay.
and I remember that it was something that we were definitely not allowed to watch. My parents, like, you know, they were responsible. They looked into shit, and they were like, not for my kids. And we had.
There's
to
a thing
go
you guys
watch
have to
it.
prove it. I think though.
Huh?
In the chat, you have to. I think you have to approve it because I'm not a
okay.
mod, so I can't post links.
Oh,
It's not going to show until you guys
just put, okay, then just
allow
put
it.
it in the private chat.
All right.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
Yep,
yeah.
there you go.
And so because we weren't allowed to watch it, we would sneak over to our
Ah,
neighbor's
John
house
Conragar. Okay.
and just stand outside their window, and they
Oh.
would leave their window open, and we would just be standing outside, like watching through their window. Because, like, I don't know, I was like 6 or 7 or something. It's very young.
That fascinates. Like every time you guys tell me that you had some type of sensor like that, it boggles my brain. But then again, it doesn't, because I know how our people are. But my mom, when it came to
Both
the
my
arts, she never censored like anything that I watched. I remember specifically sneaking with like one of my cousins on my stepdad's side. She was a couple years older than me, but my mom and my aunt were watching some vampire X-rated movie. I don't know what it was about. I don't even remember the name of it, but
I know.
they said, look, y'all, they said y'all can watch, but if he come out here and see that y'all are out here watching it with us, we're not trying to have that argument. So they literally told us to like have the door ajar, just because luckily my bedroom was right in line and we could see the TV. And if he came out to go to the bathroom or whatever, we had to hurry up, close the door. Couldn't have the light on so he wouldn't notice. We could move in the shadows. And I remember one very specific scene was there was a beginning of the act of fellatio, but then the vampire teeth became involved. And we couldn't help ourselves. We laughed our asses off when we saw that. Mind you, I think I was only in like 4th or 5th grade watching that. And I think my cousin, she was just now coming out of middle school. And that's the only time that I can think of in my memory where my mom half censored anything that we were watching, like music, movies, TV shows. She allowed me to be exposed to all of it, theater especially. And yeah, that's the one thing that I could say I love 100% about her parenting. Is I got to experience things. If something was going to be ridiculous, then obviously, yeah, she was going to step in on that. But when it came to like music and movies like that, she didn't censor that at all.
I remember my mom tried to hide a lot of her like old VHSs that like she used to watch. Like what, Nikki? What were they? Like some of them were like some Jerry Springer stuff, and
I forgot about that.
like Booty Call, The Players Club.
Oh yeah, anything that was rated R.
Yeah,
but we know.
Really? Oh wow, yeah. I remember. I think I remember.
Nah,
I think we watched The Players Club.
I read whatever I wanted. Though. Nobody ever questioned what I was reading.
Because as long as Nikki was reading, it was fine. She's not watching TV.
Reading, I don't think that was ever censored either. But I didn't have access to any like adult books. I mean, outside of like the Harlequin romance novels that she would read.
Yeah,
that was it. But like the because back then they still had like the pulpy porn books that were out all the time. I knew there was a store near our house that had those, but I didn't have access to them.
What do you think, Jacqui?
You only recently watched Booty Call?
Should we do it for 30 Tuesdays? I haven't seen it since the first time I saw it.
I have to watch it again. I haven't watched that in decades.
I haven't seen it decades.
You know what it was about the Booty Call is that I wasn't allowed to see the movie, but somehow I got my hands on the soundtrack.
Oh, that soundtrack was fire. That's one of my favorite soundtracks.
Yeah, I didn't even need to see the movie. I think I ended up liking the soundtrack better than the movie anyway.
If you listen to the soundtrack, you know what the movie's about. So
yeah, actually, yeah, it's like waiting to exhale.
I played on repeat because I could not believe what I was listening to. Blew my mind.
So good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a great soundtrack. Friday had a great soundtrack. Waiting to Exhale had a great soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
So many movies back then had excellent soundtracks.
Can't do it like they did then now.
You just ran out of batteries. What batteries, ma'am?
That was private.
Sorry. I didn't look. My eyes looked over there and I was like, wait, why?
Oh,
sorry. My bad.
Oh. I
me.
was so confused.
That's
yeah,
why
waiting to exhale for sure. I just listened to the Preacher's Wife soundtrack the other day and I was like, I still like this. I have to watch
the Preacher. Yeah,
my list of
Preacher's Wife had a good soundtrack too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I used to clean my room to that song or to that soundtrack.
You said Prince of Egypt?
No, to the Preacher's Wife. I thought I heard.
Yeah.
The Preacher's Wife. The Prince of Egypt soundtrack, though, as far as like DreamWorks animated movies goes, that is one of the best soundtracks ever.
It's like the
so
only
good.
I was listening to that last night.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to watch the movie for it to be like this is an excellent.
No, not at all. Like the plays, right, I think is the best rendition.
Okay,
sorry.
That's for the next movie that we do.
It's almost 11
I need to go to sleep.
Final thoughts in 10 words or less.
Oh, jeez.
That movie is a freaking classic, and it will never die. The Grinch.
Yes,
I didn't need the backstory. Still liked.
I did. The mayor was still a bitch, but I love this movie.
Christmas classic, Never Let It Go.
High five, Tanya.
Mm-hmm. I would cheers. Both of my glasses are empty now.
Well, next time I plan to have a glass. So, yay!
You should.
I know it'll be the most awkward you've ever seen me.
Let's see. January. What are we doing for 30 Tuesday? Did we decide this already?
I don't think we picked one. I think we just picked book club.
What are we doing?
What was for book club?
Shiggy and the Brass Head of Obalaphone. Shindy, Nikki, you never updated that.
No, I didn't. My bad. That was I was supposed to. I totally forgot.
Shiggy and the Brass Head of Obalaphone by Wole Talati.
I'm gonna post it.
Okay.
Shiggy and the.
And by who, please?
Yep. Uno momento, mommy. We got to. Bing, bing, bing. Yes. So yeah, we're excited about this because there's this. I gotta look her up so I don't get it wrong. There's a woman on Instagram, and she posts like books by Black authors. And this one I saw in a couple different lists, and I was like, oh, okay. Next book club.
You guys don't like erotic books, right?
I haven't really read them in years. They used to be something that I was into, but I have to like be in I just want to burn through a book really, really quickly. That's nothing like anything else I read kind of mood. But I think also I get really distracted by sex. So.
All right. Well, if ever you get around to wanting to pick one, I would love to see what you guys think about The Sisters of APF by Zane.
Just give us a recommendation. Like I'll probably read it. I'll give it a shot. Jacqui, why do they get weird?
Me?
Not you. You're Jack. You're Jax.
Okay.
Oh wait, where's the YouTube chat? I can't copy and paste StreamYard.
And I just saw her comment about the filler, and yeah, that's true.
Jacqui, we should hang out like 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, we put on a blindfold. Now we're not vanilla.
I've wanted to get. Can I submit that as our next drink and drag?
50 Shades of Grey.
To go through that ridiculous. You don't need to read it.
Those books are so much better than the movie.
The books are better than the movie for sure. For sure.
They both irritate me. Although Christian's hot.
Let me say something slightly controversial. The fan fiction is a little better than the books.
Oh, I believe
there's fan fiction.
I believe that.
It started from fan fiction, ma'am. It was
really?
50 Shades of Grey started as a Twilight fan fiction. And Twilight if I remember correctly,
they should have.
I do believe it is still on fanfic.net. But if not, hit me up next week, Jacqui, and I think I actually have the fanfic sheets recorded. So
okay, this is going to be way after my kids are asleep.
Not Jacqui, not Jax. There are a lot of women who recommend dark romantasy and fantasy, but I don't know any authors. So if you have a recommendation, I kind of want to check it out. So if you have one, let me know, and I will add it to the list of things I keep returning to the library because my hold lapses.
I have some recommendations, but a lot of them are steeped in the Omegaverse that I've kind of been
you know what, like
dabbling in for quite some time. I like the Omegaverse.
People give us recommendations. Let's just start making lists and posting them. Okay.
All right, we gotta go.
Gotta go. I'm tired, guys. It was such a long day tomorrow. Happy holidays. We'll see you in the new year, and we'll let you know what we're doing next. Thanks, AK. Thanks, Jacqui. Happy holidays.
Come back and see me, guys, for New Year's Eve on my channel for my birthday stream. Also.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, love that stream.
All right.
Jacqui, all right, my loves. Thank you again. Sorry I was so late.
All good. Don't apologize.
Sorry.
Glad you made it.
All right. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Don donglers.
There we go. Bye.
Ping ping.